Welcome to BIY with Miss Basson. Yes, you heard right. BIY. Bake it yourself. So, since we're all going back to school one of these days, I've been thinking, what can we do to keep extra safe and extra healthy? And then it hit me. Yes, it literally hit me. An apple. And then I remembered what my doctor used to say. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So for today, I'm going to listen to my doctor and make an apple crumble tart. Genius! So, for the tart, we will need our ingredients for the pastry, our ingredients for the filling, and then our pastry tins or any suitable oven dish. And remember you guys, what I always tell you, do your preparation first. Preheat your oven to 180 degrees. Measure off all your pastry ingredients. Measure off all your filling ingredients. And spray and cook your pastry tins. Right, let's start with our pastry. We will need 250 milliliters of cake flour, that is 1 cup, 100 milliliters of sugar, 100 milliliters of butter, 5 milliliters of baking powder, that's 1 teaspoon, and a pinch of salt. So for the first step, we're going to sift together our cake flour, our baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Wonderful! Now we're going to add our sugar. We're going to mix until well combined. Then, last but not least, our butter. We're going to rub our butter into our flour mixture until it looks like breadcrumbs. There we go, our sweet breadcrumbs. Now, we're going to take our breadcrumbs and press it together until a little bolly is formed. Remember, if your bolly doesn't want to form, then you can just add a sprinkle of water to your pastry and try again. There we go, our beautiful bolly. Now, we are going to divide our pastry into two. The one half we are going to use to line out our pastry tins for the crust. Then the other half we're going to use as the crumble. The crumble half I'm going to glad wrap and put it in the fridge to rest. You see, just like that. Now we're going to put the half in cling wrap in the fridge to rest. Remember to cut this part out, please. I don't want the learners to see me in my pajama pants. Next up, we're going to line out our pastry tins with our other half of the pastry by using our fingertips. Now, if your pastry is a bit crumbly, don't worry. It's how it's supposed to be. It's the texture. Now you're going to line it out nice and evenly. There we go. Nice and evenly laid out. Remember what I said? Don't worry if your pastry is too crumbly. It's not called an apple crumble tart for nothing. Thank you. Right, almost there you guys. Now for the apple filling. You're going to need 100 milliliters of sugar, 1 tin of canned apples, drained and cut into small pieces, 2 milliliters of cinnamon, and a pinch of salt. This step is so easy. You just put everything together and mix until well combined. There we go, our filling. Now we are going to spoon our apples into our pastry tins. Good stuff. After we spoon the apple filling into our pastry tin, we can take out our better half of pastry out of the fridge. It rested long enough. Remember you guys, it's lockdown, not holiday. Right, now we are going to grate our better half of pastry to form the crumble. There we go, our crumble. Now we can sprinkle our crumble over our pastries. There we go. Now we're going to put these beauties into the oven for 20 minutes until golden brown. Now we wait. Mom says apple crumble is not good for dogs, but you can have an apple. That must be the tarts. Oopsie. There we go, our fresh baked apple crumble tart. An apple crumble tart is always best served hot. You can eat it cold, but it's recommended to eat it hot. Now you can serve your apple crumble tart with vanilla ice cream, with custard, but today I'm going to serve mine with caramel ice cream because caramel and apple is like a match made in heaven. Right. Let's get that ice cream. There we go. Enjoy. And remember, don't let your emotions crumble during lockdown. Only let your apple tart crumble.